How's it going, guys? It's Arrows. With Legion less than 2 weeks away, I want to talk a little bit about the Legion professions. With Legion making professions even more accessible than they were in Warlords of Draenor, with the ability to relearn past profession recipes for gold, finding the right profession won't be as hard if you have the extra gold to switch around. So let's start this off by talking about a Blood Room. A Blood Room is a new item for upgrading crafted items in Legion. It works similar to the way you upgrade your items in Warlords of Draenor, but instead of a crafter making it, it is obtained by destroying crafted items. This will mean that you'll need to destroy multiple crafted items in order to upgrade your crafted gear's item level. Moving on to Alchemy. Alchemy gets new flasks and potions and the reintroduction of the Cauldron, an item where a group or raid can collect flasks from it instead of getting them individually, along with some new transmute recipes and an alchemy-only trinket. As for blacksmithing, it's one of the professions that gets a new crafted mount, the Core Hound. But with no weapons being added in Legion, blacksmiths can only make armor, 4 relics for the artifact weapon, a holy, a fire, a iron, and a blood relic. They can also make an item that increases movement speed while mounted. Taking a look at enchanting, they get 3 new pets, a toy, and 2 relics, Arcane and Shadow, to go along with the various ring, cloak, and neck enchants, all of which have a low and high tier. They also get to make transmog weapon illusions, and the different tomes of illusion. Jumping over to engineering, they get new goggles, a battle pet, and some new gadgets. They can also make a jukebox that an inscription can make music scrolls for, 2 relics, Fell and Storm, and for all you hunters, they make a Mecha Bond Imprint Matrix. This will allow you to tame mechanical beasts. Last but not least, they also get Reaves, a mini Fell Reaver. That's the new engineering robot that can do almost anything, depending on what module you put in him. Looking at inscription, you get your usual Dark Moon cards, but with the removal of major glyphs, only minor glyphs are left. That said, we can now make Vantis runes, for a plus 1000 versatility on a single boss fight per week. 2 relics, Frost and Life, so that might help fill the gap of the lost major glyphs. You can also make scrolls for the new jukebox made by engineers, along with a few other novelty items. Jewel crafting can craft their usual necks, rings, and various gems, but they also get 2 new toys, one of which is a minigame, along with the ability to make a jeweled lockpick. For leatherworking, it is the other profession that gets a new mount. They can make the Moose Mount, along with their normal armor crafting. They can also make an item that keeps you from being dazed while mounted, a new chair toy, along with a few items for battle pets. As for the last crafting profession, tailoring, they can make cloth armor, new capes, a 24-slot bag, and a few novelty clothing chests that changes everyone who uses its appearance to a certain theme. As for gathering professions, with no garrison to supply materials, they should be useful again. So I suggest if you've picked one of the crafting professions, that you pick a corresponding gathering profession to go with it. As for me, I'll be using Inscription and Herbalism, trying to cash in on that early Dark Moon card profit. Leave me a comment telling me what profession you'll be using in Legion, and why. As always, if you liked the video, like it. If you hated it, dislike it. Subscribe if you want to see more of my Legion content in the future. As always, this is Arrows, and I'll see you in the next video.